My name is Essie Lee and the Sharon Rose Master, and it's my deepest pleasure to be a part of this and to be the host of tonight's seminar. So let's see everybody here. So some of you might be new. Just follow the leaders around you, and we start every single seminar get together with a company motto. So those who know how we roll, let's get ready. Are you ready? What do we do? Let's go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Well done. And for those who knew, very good too. Perfect. So before we start our seminar, if you have been to any Zooms this year, I'm sure you've done a lot. There's etiquettes, and there's a fun part of this is that you can still express your feelings through the screens. And we have many people rolling in because we have a very special guest all the way from the US. And we'd like to let you know that, you're muted, but he can see us. He can see all of you. So when you're feeling something, I want you to express it. Don't be shy. So before we started, do you want to do a little bit of practice? If you come to Canadian Zoom seminar, you have to go with me. So anything will go. For example, like you're loving the lecture. What do? This is universal, right? Or use both hands. And then if you're feeling that, wow, this is like the best message that I've got, you're loving it, what do? Show me your best hearts. I know some Korean people do this, whatever. So don't be shy. This is your chance to express your inner love for our speaker because it's not an easy thing to do this. And usually you get a lot of energy back if you're actually on the stage and people are in the room with you. But we're on Zoom. So let's do our best to do that. And also, I'm sure you'll do very well. And as we are inviting our special speaker, do you know how this happened? We did some voting, and he was voted the number one speaker that we all want back for the new year. So, who is it? Do you know? Yes, exactly. I grew up in Atomy watching his compensation video, and it's such an honor to be on the same air, even. So, I helped me a lot in the business. I'm sure anybody here in North America, you know that he's very relevant. Very relevant. So it's great time for us. And then next hour or so will be so amazing. So are you all excited? Because I'm about to invite our Royal Master, Jason Shim.
Woohoo!
Where
Hi everyone. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for inviting me. And such an honor, my high honor to be here with you, Canadian people. And I'm especially delighted to share my vision with you guys tonight. And I hope you to see some vision with Atomy. Recently, I just came back from my ski trip with my family because we had a long holiday thanks to Martin Luther King Jr. We had a ski trip and spent almost like $4,000 for 3 days. Such a waste of money because my kids they don't want to ski. They don't want to take a ski. They don't want to. They just want to go to the room, the hotel room, and play video game. So I feel so sorry that I wasted a lot of money for almost nothing. But hey, I'm still happy because I was able to do it. Before I started with Atomy, if I made a success with Atomy, I couldn't even dream of it. Going for ski trip. Actually, this is my second time going for a trip to ski. Ski trip in my life. Before with Atomy, without Atomy, I couldn't do it. But with Atomy, I was able to go to ski trip the 1 year ago, and then this year I was able to go. And this is just one example. And last year, thank God, I was able to buy my house, own house that I'm staying right now. A beautiful house. I could see my backyard over there, and then all my children can fit in. It's amazing. And so bottom line is, because of Atomy, thanks to Atomy, and thank God, my life is totally different now. So let me introduce myself a little bit. Um, Actually, I started my life in America, 1996. I came to America as a youngster. When I was 26, I came to America, and I started my life as a busboy because I didn't have any money, no education, no skill, and most of all, I couldn't speak any English. And the first job I was got from restaurant was the busboy. You know how busboy is working, right? The cleaning the dishes out of the table. And later on, I learned that the waiter's making more than double amount of money than the busboy is making. So I asked my manager, how can I become a waiter? And he said, you should be able to take the orders from customers in English. I don't know if you could um, take the orders from the customers. So I asked my manager, how can I learn English? He said, listen to radio. At the time, 1996, I don't know if you could remember, um, there was no YouTube, there was no internet, no like a smartphone, nothing. Only thing available was radio. So he recommended me to listen to radio. And how foreign languages sounds like, right? You have no idea what they're talking about. Uh, you cannot pick up which one is the beginning, which one is the end of the sentence. Just no idea. No matter how many times I listen to, no idea. So I asked my manager again. I don't understand anything. What should I do? He said, keep listening. There's no other way. He was very, very strict. And that was my first lesson in America. There's no easy way. You just have to go through all the troubles before you get something. And obviously, I kept listening to the radio, and I was able to pick some words, and I was able to pick some of the intonations, something like that. And then I became a waiter. I couldn't speak English very well from the beginning, but he made me a waiter, and that was my first achievement. And then um, as I have more and more, I met a beautiful, wonderful lady, of course, and then after I met that beautiful lady, babies start coming out, right? And one, two, three babies came out, and obviously I have to work hard and harder and harder, and finally I figured, if I have to work more and more hours, it's impossible to make enough income because already I had three jobs. Every day I have to get up like a 5:30, and I have to get out of my house before 6. And my goal is to come home before the midnight. And then I'll go to sleep again, get up 5:30, and go to work again, and come home before the midnight. That was my life. And but still, no matter how hard you work, it doesn't get any better. And finally, I got a phone call from my wife, and she's pregnant again. We had three babies already, and I'm having already trouble making, bread on the table every day, paying the bills every month, and I had a trouble already working full time, second job, third job, but she's pregnant again. This happened because of me. Of course, I'm I'm the starter, right? But long story short, we decide not to have this baby because we couldn't afford to have another one. So we made an appointment to the hospital. But as soon as after that appointment I made with the hospital, I feel like something's always talking to me. I feel like I'm a Christian. I thought I was a born again Christian at the time. So but when the moment comes in, you forget about the fact that you are a Christian, and you easily break the promise with God, and then you made the appointment at the hospital. And every time I go to church, sounds like God is talking to me. I don't know, is it talking to me, or am I just thinking of the words? I don't know how it happens, but every time I go to church, someone is telling me that you should keep this baby by faith. I said, how, I'm already fed up. How can I have another one when you're having trouble already with three little ones? But long story short, I decide to keep the baby by following the faith, hoping God's gonna help me. God's gonna um, um, responsible for my life, of course, right? But after I decide to have the baby, everything went other way than my expectation. I thought someone could give me some loan lump of money, and someone could give me um hey Jason, hey, here's a store that you could have. I want you to have this store. Something like that would happen. That was my expectation because I followed God's faith. But none of those happened. Actually, at that time, I bought my house when the subprime mortgage crisis. Everyone was able to buy a house even though they don't have enough income, right? Uh, People said, "Hey, if you don't buy a house now, you're never gonna buy a house because how can you save enough money to make a down payment?" I said, "Wow, that makes sense. Now is the time." So I bought my house. But everything happens together. January 2009, my fourth baby came out to the world, but very same month, we have to give up the house. So my wife had to pack up everything by herself, and I had to be working even harder and harder, trying to bring the bread on the table every day, trying to pay the bill every month, and didn't know where to go. Thank God, somehow we found a place that we were able to move out to, and we lived there for 10 years. And every single day from then on, I felt like a total loser. I came to America with American dream, but I felt like I'm a loser to my wife. I'm a loser to my children. As a father, as a husband, what can you do? You know, what are you causing to your family? You're a total loser. You're nothing. I, I was so discouraged, and I was um, I feel so bad about myself and about my family every single day, and I feel like I feel like I'm useless. I'm just nobody. You're a total loser like that every day. That was me. That's how I spend my every day. But you gotta work. You gotta work. You have to work. After we give up the house, about 1.5 year later, a strange lady came to me and asked me a question. Hey, excuse me, sir, do you know Atomy? And I said, what the heck is Atomy? What is that? And she's trying to explain me what is Atomy. And sounds like what? Network marketing, MLM, right? MLM stands for most to lose money, not multi-level marketing. At the time, that was MLM to me. Why? Because I tried 6 times already. I tried AM something on the way, and AC network, something like that. Those the two network marketing I tried, worked so hard, and 4 other things I just tried a little bit. And my conclusion was network marketing sounds very good, but never work in real world. That was my conclusion. And as soon as it sounds like Atomy sounds like a network marketing again, I said, no, thank you, lady. But thank God, God bless her. She didn't walk away from me when I said no to her. And I'm so thankful for her didn't walk away from me. She told me one more time, hey, no joining fee, no obligation, no annual fee, no fee. What do you got to lose? Just join. And I said, okay, I'm a nice guy, right? Even though I feel like I'm a loser, but I'm a nice guy, especially to a lady. So I became a member. At that moment, I had no idea. Literally, I had no idea I will be a royal master in the future and member of Crown Leaders Club in the future. I had no idea. I just became a member because it was free without knowing that it changed my life. Soon later, after I became a member, she is starting insisting me to come to seminar. And this is my picture that I joined my first seminar. But as a guy who doesn't have any money, I didn't want to go to the seminar. Why? Because usually when you go to seminar in America, it costs you $5 to get in to the room. But as a guy, I didn't want to say that I don't have any money in front of a lady. So instead of saying I don't have money, I said I don't have time. I didn't want to go. But she said somehow she catch my sense. She said the seminar is free. Think about it. Let's think about it. I think it's similar to Canada. But in America, if you hear something says free, is it really free? I think same in Canada, right? Even though they said it's free, it's not free, right? And when I heard, frankly, when she said it's free membership, no obligation, and free annual fee, I didn't say, wow, this is a good company. I didn't think like that. I think, what kind of scheme is that? You know, as soon as you hear free, something behind must be there. There's no such thing like a real free. And what is it now? You say it's free, then what's the real face? Show me your real face. That was me. Now she said even the seminar was free. Do you think I said, wow, this company is really good? No, I became even more suspicious. And I start thinking, wow, these guys are very pro, you know, they are very good at hiding their real face. Everything is says free. And I became more suspicious. And if you look at the picture behind me, look at CEO. Does he look really special? And in the seminar, when I went to this is my first ever seminar that I attended. And when MC was introducing our CEO, here's our CEO, Hangil Park, the MC said. And the gentleman stood up, didn't walk to the stage. He actually rushed to the stage like a baby, like this. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, these guys are so hilarious. But, as soon as our chairman, Hangil Park, start giving speech, the new history start to change. Every single word he's talking for 4 hours. He gave us speech for 4 hours. He's not giving speech for 4 hours these days, right? I guess I'm the last generation in Atomy who actually was able to attend our chairman Hangil Park's seminar that he gives speech like 4 hours. He did 2 hours speech and 10-minute break, another 2 hours. As a guy who was very, very suspicious, listening to the seminar, every single word that he's talking about Atomy, I was totally transformed to a new person. And I saying, you know what? I want to try one more time. This could be the opportunity that I've been waiting for my lifetime. And finally, this is the chance that God is giving me. And I said, I want to do this. And I was able to see my future already, that as a successful person, I was thinking, and CEO was explaining, the joining fee is free because his first member, 17 people, one of the 17 people is here, right? Is here, right? They are all beggars. They didn't have any money. If I had any joining fee, they couldn't join. So I had to make it free membership. And zero obligation. You don't have any obligation. You're not obligated to buy anything. But our quality is absolute quality. Our price is absolute price. Once you try our product, you are becoming want to come back to us. You will be coming back to us voluntarily. We don't have to force you by giving you obligation. That's how good the products are. And we even give you 100% money back guarantee. I was like, the seminar was so amazing. He even said, if I had to make another network marketing company, I wouldn't. But Atomy is totally different company. It's not just another network marketing company. We don't want to compete with other network marketing company. We want to compete with a regular store like a Amazon, Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart. They are our competitor, not MA, Nu Skin, or Herbalife. They are not our competitor. We're not competing with them, but we are competing with regular stores like that. And they don't have an obligation. As soon as I understand about Atomy and about his philosophy, I said, free joining fee, I could make everybody to become a member. In fact, when I was doing MA for 2.5 years, for 2.5 years, you know how many members I had? Less than 20 people for 2.5 years. Why? Because I had to make them to understand why they have to pay this amount of money becoming a member, and these are the benefits for you. And why you have to buy this amount of money every month. Why you have to pay annual fee, and what's the benefit of doing it. It wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. But free membership, no joining fee, no annual fee. Can you make it easier than that? I say, I'm gonna make every single body as my member. This cannot be easier than this. This is the company that I've been waiting for. And selling the products. Of course, when I was doing MA, I couldn't even afford to use it. Why? Because it was expensive for us to use it. But now with Atomy, when I started, we didn't have toothpaste or toothbrush, but foam cleanser, deep cleanser, these are cheap enough for even my wife was able to buy it. So I was able to sell to people. But with a 100% money back guarantee, I was even able to very aggressive. Hey, hey friend, Michael Kim, Diamond Master, you better use it. Hey Hannah Lee, you better use this. If you don't use, you are not my friend anymore. Joanne, what are you laughing at? You better use this product. I was able to be all the way aggressive. Why? Why? Because I was so confident about the science, about the quality, and about the price. And I know that company is backing my back with 100% money back guarantee. So why do you hesitate? Just talk to people and make them to use it. Don't ask me how to make them to use it. If you are desperate enough, you will figure out how to make them to use it. Once they try the product, 80% of them will be coming back to us for more product. And I said, After I listened to our CEO speech, I committed myself again. I'm gonna do it. And as I start to have a hope. And before before I understood about Atomy, I was hopeless because I was already working too much. I couldn't even take one day off from the work because if I take off one day, I'll be in trouble financially. I don't have any personal time. I became like a working machine, trying to support the family. That's why I became hopeless. Now with the understanding of Atomy, I was full of joy. My situation at the moment didn't change anything. By my idea, start change, everything's changed, and I became a totally new person. After Atomy, obviously, this is the picture when I became a star. Can you guys hear me well? It's kind of bumpy now. Okay, thank you. This is the picture when I became a star master. Look at my wife. She's holding the $10,000 cash in her hand, and she looked very happy. And this is when I became a royal master. She's looking at her $50,000 cash. I don't know where they go now. It just disappeared. And this is when I was giving speech in headquarters South Korea, 2019. And I was very, very shaking because I was in front of 13,000 people. Oh, I never want to stand in front of 13,000 people one more time. So what do we have to learn to become successful? First of all, in order to be successful, you have to be lucky. For example, in South Korea, those people who made a success, 80% of them had rich parent or rich grandparent. 80% of them, and 20% of them had a rich spouse. So, do you have either of them? Do you have a rich parent or rich grandfather or grandparent or rich spouse? Looks like most of you are already married, so you don't have choice. But if you are in this room already, you are lucky. Like I said, what if my sponsor just walked away from me when I said no initially? I'll be still working in dry cleaners, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what I am now by this time. But thank God she didn't walk away from me, and she insisted me to listen to her one more time. And someone did a good job, made you to be in this room tonight, and that means you are lucky already. Because this is the company in 100 years or 1 in 1,000 years, I think, making ordinary people to be successful like me. I was just nobody. I was total loser. But one speech, one inspiration by our chairman Hangil Park transformed a regular guy to someone. And of course, luck only doesn't make you to be successful. You have to make your own effort. What kind of effort you have to make? Number one, you have to make effort with the right way. Number two, you have to be very diligent. So, what is the right way to make an effort in Atomy? Make a life scenario. You should be able to see your future. Do you know, is there anyone who cares about your future? I'll tell you the fact. No one cares about your future. You should be the only one who cares about your own future. No one else. So who should write down your own life scenario? You. People who doesn't have a dream has 0% success rate. If you don't have a dream, you have 0% success rate. But if you have dream just in your head, without writing down, without doing anything, if you have just dream, just vague dream, then you have 10% success rate. But if you write down your dream, like a success, a life scenario, it'll increase to 50%. So writing down life scenario will increase to 50%. Then what makes 100% success rate? Visualize it. Write it down and put some pictures and put it everywhere. Everywhere. In your bedroom, in your bathroom, in your refrigerator, in your hallway, everywhere. Visualize it and look at it. Morning, before you go to bed, visualize it. See it every day. See it every moment. That'll increase your success rate up to 100%. That's the effort you have to make. And second effort you have to do is set the goal. You know, I often ask questions to people. I'm going to ask you one more time too. If you started doing Atomy business with me 10 years ago, with me, do you think you could be at least a star master now? Raise your hand if you think you could become a star master by now. If you started doing business with me 10 years ago. Yeah, a lot of people said, "Oh yeah, of course. If I started business with Jason Shim 10 years ago, I would be at least a star master, right?" But let me tell you the fact. A lot of people who started with me 10 years ago, they are not even auto sales master. Some made up to auto sales master, some leaders club, some royal leaders club. What's the difference between those people who couldn't even make a sales master, auto sales master, and someone made up to Crown Leaders Club or Royal Leaders Club? What's the difference? We always set the goal and challenged. We never stay in the comfort zone. We never enjoy our success. The success you made so far is nothing compared to the real success you will enjoy in the future. So don't try to stay in your comfort zone. If you try to stay in your comfort zone, you're not a leader. You have to push yourself all the time. You should be able to push yourself so that you could push your partners. Like a mother eagle trying to push the baby eagle off the cliff. And then the baby eagle realized that he could fly, right? If you never push yourself, you cannot awake your giant inside you. If you never push your partner, you will never awake the giant inside your partners. Set the goal and achieve it. I don't know if you don't misunderstand. If you're a sales master or dharma master, I think you should challenge at least 4 times a year. At least 4 times a year. If you don't set a goal like that, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, easily just pass by. Easy if you don't have a goal. But set the goal that, you know what? I'm gonna challenge it 4 times a year at least. Then you will be something. 1 year, 2 year, and the result will be compounding. And it will become faster and faster than you think. So setting the goal is a key. Never just do it without goal. Set the goal first and then do anything. And third thing is 8 steps of success. Of course, we learn so many times about 8 steps to success, right? All of this I learned from the system. Just like today, we coming to our seminar and listening to the speaker. I was listening to the speaker also. And that's how I learned. That's how he taught me, and that's how I follow, and that's how I practice. And here I am as a royal master and member of Crown Leaders Club. I became a totally different person now. It's gonna happen to you too. And it's not that difficult. You have to do this diligently. I suggest you with the A-core checklist. Peter Drucker said, if you cannot measure it, you cannot manage it. If you cannot manage it, you cannot improve it. So what you have to do is you have to be able to measure what you do. Most people say, hey, Jason, I'm working so hard, so I'm going to be successful. I ask them, how hard are you working? They say, oh, I'm working hard. Don't worry about me. Trust me, I'm working so hard. Show me, what are you doing? Right? So this is the list. Number one, use all the products with love, not just use it. Yesterday, I had a meeting with my partner, and I was so disappointed in one point because she came with a cup of coffee from a store, from a coffee shop. They are my competitor. She bought coffee from my competitor. How disappointing, right? We are coffee seller. How could you buy coffee from other store, right? You have to have absolute love with our products. If it's not Atomy, don't even think about it. But if you see logo, without thinking, you love it with Atomy logo. Most people ask me, hey, what's the ingredient of the cosmetic? I don't care. You see, here's the Atomy logo, then you should trust it. If you are a business, if you start Atomy as a business, if you're still a consumer, of course you have to look for it. Of course, you have to study it because you want to use the best one, right? So if you are still sales master, you still have to study it. But that's only when you are a sales master. If you're going to become a diamond master, shadow nose master, and above, ingredient is something that you don't have to take it seriously, right? So use the product with absolute love, absolute love. The other day, I was having a dinner with my partner couple, and my partner's wife said, "Oh, I don't like the red ginseng. I don't like the taste." I said, "That's why your business is so slow." I didn't say it in my mind. I couldn't say it to my partner, right? But I said, "Oh, how can you not love our product? You should love Atomy product." I love Atomy product absolutely, and attend the meeting because you know you have to learn why Atomy products are so good, right? So you should attend the meeting without failure. The only day you cannot attend the seminar is the day you are dying. Other than that, attend the meeting. Third, deliver products. Like I said, go all the way aggressive and make them to try our product every day. Every day. Number 4, contact people to business. Of course, my goal is to make them to become business partner, right? And if they don't want to do the business, okay, at least you could become my customer or just stay as my friend. But when I talk, I start from the behind. I want you to become my friend, and even further, you could become my customer, and even further, you could become my business partner. But my goal is to make them to become business partner, right? I'm not satisfied with you becoming just consumer. Contact them, warm market, cold market, every day. Every day. Number 5, Now you start to have your partners. You're becoming a leader, right? You have to learn how to become a leader, because if you just try to learn how to make money, you will never make money. You should learn how to become a leader. Leaders are readers. You should read books. And probably if you are in KakaoTalk group or WhatsApp or whatever messenger program you are in, a lot of good things coming up every day. And if you keep reading those good things, I think it's enough. But if you really go further, pick up a book, any book, and read 1 minute, even 1 minute, but do it every day. The key is every day, not how much, how many minutes, or 1 hour, 2 hour. I don't care. Even if it's only 1 minute, do it every day. Number 6, watch a VOD, because you want to hear about Atomy from other people too. You want to hear about other people's testimonials. You want to hear about other people's success story. Especially, you want to hear about our founder of this company, what kind of philosophy he has, what kind of direction we are going to, where we are now, but where we came from. Those things you have to understand. And number 7, consultation. In other words, communication. Communication is the blood for our group, just like blood in your body. If you don't have a blood circulating, you are dead. Same thing. If you don't have a communication going on back and forth with your sponsors and partners, your group will die. So consulting is very important. Number 8, most important thing, build the trust. You are meeting people every day, but don't make them enemy. Hey, Gabriela Lai, you don't want to become my customer? I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't call me anymore. You're my enemy now. Don't be like that. Polite with them. Start building trust, even though they are stranger. Start building the trust, because you need people for your future too, right? They could become your future customer. They could become your future partner. Let's say you have a schoolmate, and you've been knowing for 20 years, but you never called them for 20 years. Now all of a sudden you want to call them and, hey, let's do business. Do you think they're gonna do it? No. You have to start building something, a little bit of bondage first, building trust. That's the most important thing. And I want to conclude it. It's been a long time already. I want to conclude my speech today with this. What's the 3 key factors in real estate business? Anybody doing a real estate business in this room? What's the 3 key factors in real estate? Number 1 is location. Number 2, location again. Number 3, location again. What's 3 key factors in business? Huh? Joanne, what do you say? 3 key factors in business is invest, invest, and invest. What do you have to invest? You have to become a business mind now, not a consumer mind. If you are spending your time sitting here listening to somebody from US, that means you are serious about Atomy business. You're not just here for hobby. You are serious about Atomy business. That's why you are here. Then you should have a business mind, not just consumer mind. Business mind, if you have that, you should know that you should be investing, investing, investing. The first investing is in yourself, in products, actually. You should invest in products. Our business is based on the products that consumers are consuming every day. And if you don't have the products in your hand, don't tell me you are in business. You should have the business. You should have the products, and you should be the products of the products. You should be transformed from old person to a new person with the product. And they should be able to notice you that you are changed. Hey, look at your skin. Hey, look at your energy. You have a lot more energy. And you're functional, and your outfit is better than before. You used to wear only like a casuals, sneakers, those things, right? But now you look at you. Don't try to chase the money. Invest in yourself and become a leader. Then money will come to you. Partners will follow you because you have something to give away for them, for their benefit. If you can benefit them, they will follow you. And third, invest on how to win people's heart. It's like a building trust. These are the three key factors of investing, right? Invest, invest, invest. And this is my last one, actually. History is the repetition of challenge and response. What would be your response? Fight or flight? The world is challenging us, humankind. Now, the COVID-19 is challenging us. Of course, we'll survive through this. But some people trying to run away from it. Some people is willing to fight back. What is your response? If you don't fight back, the bigger enemy will come back to you. Now is the time you fight back with the challenge. I want you to set goal. Challenge yourself first before someone else challenge you. Set goal and challenge it. Set goal and challenge it. Set goal and challenge it. Keep doing it. If you keep doing it, 3-4 years later, you will be Leaders Club or Royalist Club or Crown Leaders Club. It's going to be faster and faster. Your life depends on your decision tonight. Everything is up to you. Company is providing everything for you, and company is getting better and better. Everything is there for you. It's only you. It takes only you. And the 8 steps, 8 core checklist, you just have to do this. You don't have to become like a Superman or Wonder Woman. Have you seen anybody around you who's making like a $400,000 a year as a residual income outside of Atomy? I don't think so. Even if you see someone who's making $400,000 a year as a residual, they must be working so hard. And they must have studied so hard, starting from middle school or high school, even college. They might be speaking 3-4 languages. They must be working so hard. But you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like a genius, a Superman or Wonder Woman. Just keep doing this 8 core checklist, then it will transform you to a successful person. It doesn't require a lot. That's the beauty of Atomy business. Atomy is the only opportunity for everyone. Everyone. So talk to everyone. Just like my sponsor talked to me and insist me to become a member. That changed my life. A lot of people will be waiting for you to talk to them, and you are the lifesaver. You will become a lifesaver. I used to say, Atomy will save more people's lives than doctors can save. Why? Because financial problem is the bigger problem. Humankind have 3 problems that they have to solve in their lifetime. Number 1 is financial problem. Number 2 is relation. Number 3 is health. But the first problem they have to solve is financial problem. If they don't fix the financial problem, they have to try to fix that problem for their lifetime. But what is the real solution for their financial problem? The real solution for their financial problem is residual income, passive income. If you don't have a passive income, you will never fix it. Never, never. I'm telling you, never. So only way to fix your financial problem is passive income. And Atomy has it for you. No other business model has it. Atomy is the only company. You just have to trust it. If you cannot trust it, study until you have a understanding. Once you understand, you will go crazy, I know, just like me. Once you have a faith that you will be successful, I know you will be Royal Master 3 to 5 years. It's up to you. You know, look at China. They opened July 10 last year. They have 3 auto Royal Masters already. Isn't it amazing? If they can do it, why not me? If Jason can do it, why not me? Have a gut and do it. God bless you, everyone, and thank you for listening.
Wow. I almost forgot that I was emceeing. I am definitely fired up. How about you, everybody? Have a gut, he said, right? So another round of applause. I know we can't hear you, but express what you're feeling. Past hour, I barely breath. Barely took a breath here. Hey, thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Terry.
Royal Master. Wow. I'm looking at all these faces, and there's a lot of hearts for you. Absolutely amazing tonight. If you aren't here, you definitely missed out. So it's so much more personal, even though he's on Zoom, and I can almost hear the passion just like right in their face. And it wasn't an hour, but it just went like a 10 minute almost. All right. We had so many questions for Royal Master Jason Shim, but we had to pick only a few. I can't answer. I can't ask all those questions. He'll be here all night. So we're moving on to the Q&A session, but we have short clips of video. So maybe Royal Master can take a sip of water or something. Don't go anywhere because it's only like a minute. Stay tuned and let's take a video, a short one.
Jason Shim. It's always great and honor to hear to you all the time.
A person with a full of energy who inspires everyone, and he's a wonderful man.
Always full of positive energy, and thank you so much for sharing that energy to all of us.
너무너무 멋지세요.
He's a man with a beautiful heart.
Royal Master, Jason Shim, Atomy Canada members love you!
We love you!
Thank you, Royal Master Jason Shim, for that very inspiring message.
Thank you very much, Royal Master Jason Shim, for the wonderful Globally webinar of 2021.
Thank you, Royal Master Jason Shim, for a very nice and wonderful presentation.
Thank you, Royal Master Jason Shim. We are looking forward again for your inspirational message to us. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for your wonderful presentation. Thank you, Royal Master Jason Shim, for a powerful presentation to start 2021.
Waiting for you.
Oh my God, don't we love him all? See, you're voted the number one. And I hope you come back very soon because we really, really enjoy you having you here in Canada. So, another session. I know the time's going so fast, but I have to get to this part now. So, we have 4 questions today. And let me start with the very first one. Okay, so you have partners all over the world, and what do you think is unique about North American market?
Actually, being in North America, I think is we are so blessed because of the diversity. You know, I've been traveled to Taiwan, Indonesia, and in Singapore and Korea and Mexico, many other countries. But I think the North America is the best place to do atomy business because of the diversity. We see, you know, people from all over the world. Not you don't have to travel far. If you just look around us, you will see everyone. You know, even look at the screen right now. I see, you know, Ming. Oh, Ming, are you there? Thank you. And Roger and Hanali, Ian Grant. I wonder where he's from. You know, we have all the diversity. And where's Teddy? And Teddy was bowing me like this. I love that. Thank you. Absolutely love it. And we have everyone from all over the world. So, and I think that is the biggest benefit in North America. Yeah. So you don't have to go far. And even though I have and many people ask me, how do I have a global partner? I said, start from where you are. One of the funniest story that I got from our CEO Hangil Park was, if you go to ocean for fishing, you wanna cast far or you wanna just drop underneath you. You are middle of the ocean. You don't have to cast far away. Start where you are. That's how I started. I remember I started from my town because I had to start my business as a part-time. I had to do my job and I had to do Atomy after that. So I couldn't travel far. But as you getting members and customers and you get referrals, then your boundary will be bigger and bigger and bigger. But someone knows somebody in other country and they will connect, and that's how I have members in every country now. So start from where you are, and your place is the best place to start. Doesn't matter where you are. You could be in Cambodia, you could be in Singapore, Taiwan. It doesn't matter where you are. That's the place. That's the best place for you to start the business, I think. Yeah. Second question, please.
Thank you. That was very straight to the point. We love it. Number 2, even though we're able to make young people to become Atomy consumers, sometimes it's very hard to share the vision of Atomy and let them commit to the business. How do you persuade the younger crowd to see the vision of Atomy?
Well, actually, it's very simple. To inspire young people, you become successful first. A lot of children, I know a lot of children watching their parents doing Atomy now, right? And if you are suffering, if you are struggling, they don't want to think about doing it. But if you enjoy it, if you have fun all the time, and if your income is increasing, even though it's not a lot compared to them now, right? But let them watch your income grow exponentially. And your income is like maybe 1/10 or 1/20th of their income of your children. But your income becomes like 1/10 and 1/5 and 1/2 of their income. Later, your income will be bigger, 2 times bigger, 3 times bigger, but still you're having fun. You travel, you don't have to go to work, you do what you love to do. if you make them to watch you grow from very humble place to a very, very glorious place, doing whatever you want to do, having leisure time, free time, enjoying your hobby, then they are obviously they want to do it. So I'm not worried about my children. They want to do it as soon as they understand about the world, about the real life, how difficult to make a living with the real life. They will definitely thinking about doing Atomy business if you set example. So for your partners too, if your partner's not inspired all the time, lead by example. You do it and show them, hey, Atomy could be fun. Atomy could change your life. Like me, look at me. Look at Jason Shim. you know? Thank you, Ming.
Awesome. Awesome. Lead by example. Wow. That's so true. Number 3 already. The meaning of success is different for everyone and at every stage of your life. So after you met Atomy, how the meaning of success changed for you?
The meaning of success to me, in the beginning, when I started with Atomy, my goal was to make $10,000 a month. Because, if you're living in America, 6-figure income is a very significant income, especially like 10 years ago or 20 years ago, 6-figure income. That was my goal, $10,000. And the money was my success because, I was so desperate for money, and money was everything. In fact, before I met Atomy, I was to do anything, literally anything, if I could make any income. That was me. So money was success in the beginning. Now I'm having a residual income. I'm in Crown Leaders Club member. So the income is good, not bad, not bad at all. So now, I'm thinking something else now. How to help poor people. Obviously I was so poor and I want to help poor people. And also, of course, I want to travel the whole world. Real success is something that you do whatever you want to do. No one can force you to do something. Of course, Atomy cannot force me to do a Zoom seminar tonight, but I absolutely love it. That's why I came here. If I don't like to be here, I don't have to come. It's not an obligation for me, right? I love to meet you guys, and I love to inspire even one person tonight. And even one person can change their life. That's so great. So I'm always thinking of, do whatever you love to do, right? So helping poor people and travel all over the world, and you're not tied up anywhere. That's my success now. That's the concept of success, I think now. Do what you can, not do what you want to do, not do what you have to do. No one tell you to what to do. That's a success. The freedom. If you go to New Hampshire, every state in America they have a motto, right? If you go to New Hampshire, do you know what's their motto? Live free or die. Freedom or die. Same thing. If you don't have a freedom, then it's like a dead life. It's not your life. You are living someone else's life. How to get freedom? First, you have to have financial freedom. Then you could have a time freedom. If you have a time freedom, then you have a peace in your mind. You have emotional freedom too. So financial freedom, time freedom, emotional freedom, that's absolute freedom. Then I think as a human being, you're very successful. It doesn't matter how much money you're making, but if you have a financial freedom, then you are successful, I think, at least. And you do whatever you want to do. That's my success.
Wow. Thank you for that. And we're already at the very last question. I can't believe it. So, very last one is, I'm very curious about your 2021 resolutions. Could you share some of yours?
Well, I don't know if you read the book called Atomic Habit, written by James Clear, right? A lot of people, yeah. Oh, Kay Kote, welcome. Yeah. After I read this book, I set a goal that I want to learn Spanish. So I started doing Spanish every day. The key of this book is, like I said in my speech, do it every day. The habit you are building will be compounding. So if you do even 1 minute every day for 1 year, that becomes significant. If you do it for 2 years, even great. 3 years, 4 years. So, the way you do a core checklist in Atomy every day, that's gonna guarantee your success. It's gonna guarantee. If you cannot make a success by doing a core checklist every day, but couldn't make a success 3 years later, come back to me. I reward you as much as you ask for me. But I believe no one will fail by doing a core checklist every day. So I believe that. So I started learning Spanish every day, and I believe it's 170 something day every day so far, and I'm gonna do it finish 1 year. And my resolution for this year is giving speech in Espanol. And viaje a Latin America. I want to travel to Latin America and giving speech in Spanish. That's my new resolution. Of course, I'm working on my promotion also and helping a lot more partners. And I'm a Crown Leaders Club member, so I want to help. Doesn't matter it's my line or the line. I want to help as many people as possible, if the time allows me. Yeah. And thank you so much for everyone coming tonight. And I had such a wonderful time with you guys. And I've been watching you, and I've been watching your face expression and action. Scientifically, it's proven that if you have a bigger action, bigger reaction, you have a higher chance to make a success. So, making big smile on your face, Maria, that's a beautiful face. And if you have a big action like a Terry did like this, that's gonna make a higher chance to make a success. That's scientifically proven already. So ladies, make a big smile, and guys, make a big reaction. And God bless you guys. Everyone become successful. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Much. Oh, thank you so much. And this is your chance to show your big motions. Wow. Yes, set yourself free. I know you wanted to do this. And who knows? He said we were looking forward to Jason Shim's Spanish lecture very soon coming up. And we would really like you to come back, and hopefully the time will allow your schedule to do that. I cannot believe, but I've gone through everything for the night. And just one more round of applause and responding to this wonderful lecture tonight. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. So I've gone through everything here. Thank you, everyone. And before we end the seminar today, I need to share with you what's coming up next. Atomy Canada's next seminar scheduled for January the 28th. That's Thursday. And the Star Master Jocelyn Teo from Malaysia will be here on Zoom seminar in Mandarin. And translation in English will be available. That's something new, and we look forward to that. So please share about this opportunity with your Mandarin-speaking partners and English-speaking partners ourselves. So, all right. And how do we end our seminar, our ceremony? By reciting the company motto again. So, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes. Go. Cherish the spirit.
Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serving humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Aja. Thank you, everyone, and Royal Master Jason Shim for joining the seminar today. And we can there's short videos after. You can hang out. You can leave the seminar. Thank you, everyone, and see you next time.